Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Lutz, and I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer at Viessmann Manufacturing in the US. Today, I'm happy to present you with a first glimpse at our revolutionary addition to the Vitodens family. This will set a new standard for boilers in North America. As you know, for over 100 years, Viessmann has been a leader in innovation. After all that time, expectations have never been higher. We've listened to the needs of you, our partners, and used your feedback to create residential boilers that provide the best solution for you and for your customers. I'm happy to say that our 3-year process of developing these new boilers is now complete. We've risen to the challenge and are ready to unveil the newest addition to the Vitodens family, along with a new digital ecosystem. Part of this ecosystem is the new VitoGuide app, which will simplify commissioning and expand the options for design applications exponentially. Our new digital experience empowers contractors, beginning with a job evaluation and planning, and continuing through years of service in order to increase their profitability and maximize each moment of their time. And we've combined it with the industry's most advanced combustion control, Lambda Pro Plus, to create the most reliable and clean solution possible. We're proud and privileged of the partnerships that we've built with the best contractors and wholesalers in the industry, who have inspired these advancements and features of the new Vitodens family. I'm proud to introduce you to the newest Vitodens. Now, this isn't your typical product introduction, since we can't host you all in person. We'd like instead for you to join the journey of one of your fellow contractors, Stephen McDonald, as he experiences the brand new Vitodens 100 and 200 for the very first time.
Hi, my name is Stephen McDonald. I'm the General Manager of Afterglow, a Waterloo-based HVAC company. I'm on my way to Viessmann to see their new product line, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to Viessmann.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here today.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing these new boilers.
It's very exciting. We're excited as well. Go ahead.
Wow. Look at these boilers. Different. Very clean. Big screen. Very nice.
So, Stephen, what do you think?
Very clean lines. They look designer.
Yeah, we're very excited to be launching this new series. Can you tell which is the 100 series versus the 200 series?
I'm gonna guess with the big screen, it's the 200.
That's correct, yeah. So this is the 200 series that has a 7-inch colored touchscreen on it. The 100 series boiler looks exactly the same from the outside, other than the fact that you can see there's a couple of control buttons. We understand from talking to our contractors that the 100 series boiler is as important as the 200 series. So we wanted it to be equally attractive and have that premium feel and look just like our 200 series. And as you see, like the one up in the top and the bottom, but these are actually interchangeable. So you can actually pop the covers off, flip them around. They come all located in the bottom as a default, but you can actually put them up to the top of the boiler.
Well, that's a big advantage because oftentimes we're down here on our knees trying to program here, but it's going to be much better to be able to see it at eye level and do our programming and what have you. That's great.
Did you notice the
I saw the glowing orange.
the light guide? That's basically indicating that the boiler's running smoothly.
Good.
Years ago, you could look inside a boiler, right, and see the flame. You can't look inside the boiler and see an actual flame when the boiler's running. But for a homeowner to see that pulsing light guide, it gives them that peace of mind that the boiler's operating properly and everything is okay. So across these boilers, we have the different sizes that we have available. So in this size box, we have the 85,000, 120, 150, and 199,000 BTU output in the 100 series. We have those same 4 sizes available in the 200 series, both in heat-only mode. And in the lab, we'll show you we've got a 199 combi boiler as well as a 120 combi boiler that we have. So total of 10 boilers across the platform. Interested in seeing what's under the hood? Want to see
Yeah,
behind
for
the glass?
sure. This looks great.
Okay, so I tucked the screwdriver just behind the corner there for you. It doesn't require a screwdriver. It's just a push button mechanism in the bottom.
Under here.
On the top for me.
Oh, nice heavy door.
Yeah, it's a really good heavy gauge steel.
Wow. Look at the space inside of these.
Yeah, we listened to our contractors in terms of what they were wanting and needing for serviceability, and having that extra space definitely is a good
Well,
plus.
it's so important. Otherwise, our hands are in there, we're getting cut, everything's too close. But this looks nice and spacious. You can see all the components. That's great.
And as I'd mentioned, it's a 4-pipe system, and they're actually secured quite well from the inside on the back.
Right.
So there's, it minimizes any danger of over torquing and cracking or breaking anything.
And naturally, they're North American thread.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. These were developed for the North American market.
So I love the space in these boilers. Like, you can see all the components in there, and they look very similar.
Yes, many of the components are actually interchangeable between the common ecosystem that we have for the 100 and 200 series boilers. The high efficiency ECM pumps can be interchanged, the heat exchangers can be interchanged, as well as the control boards in the control panels. If you like, I can pull the panel off and show you here. So it's just a couple clips on either side. It just pops up like that. Very quickly disconnect this. We can safely put the control panel aside. And now you've got that much more room to work with.
Right, no, that looks great.
And inside the control box itself here, this is actually a watertight seal around this, because if you're servicing anything and there's a potential for some water drops or whatnot, this is highly protected. And again, a couple of really simple clips there, just to pop this cover off to show the inside of the control board.
Oh, it's nice and simple.
All of these have standard built-in Wi-Fi as well, so that's built right into the control panel. The telemetry unit for the Wi-Fi is built right in for that, and we can demonstrate that and show you that in the lab if you're interested.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, go ahead, please. Okay, Stephen, so we're here in our testing lab looking at our Vitodens 100 Combi, 199,000 BTU. As you can see, we've got the pressure gauge and pressure relief valve installed. The system has been operational in the past. It's turned off currently. If we want, we can go through a manual configuration of the boiler here right now if you'd like.
Sure.
Yep. So I'll let you go through the process. So it's available in 3 languages: English, French Canadian, or Spanish.
Okay. Now it's asking with an app or with HMI.
Yeah, so we will go the HMI route, which is the human machine interface, so we're going to do it manually, so select that one. Perfect. Simple errors of scrolling up and down, hit OK as you go through each section. If you need to go back a section, you can just hit the menu button on the left-hand side here.
So the boiler will do a filling and a purging on its own?
It will do it on its own, yes. So the gas type, you've got your natural gas or propane. That's all you have to do for selecting your gas. You actually can choose the gas type here. There's no switches, nothing mechanically you have to do inside the boiler itself. For high altitude, we can handle up to 10,000 feet with minimal derating of the boiler. So the commissioning is complete. So what do you think of that?
Very straightforward. If that's the extent of the programming, it seems very simple.
If we want, we can move over to the 200 series boiler. So this one over here is currently running actually, and it's already been fully commissioned. You'll notice it's quite quiet, but it is actually on.
I didn't realize it was on.
So the 200 series has 4 heating circuits, and you can also connect an additional 3 thermostats for zone control.
So what about adjusting the heating curve or how much heat we need for the circuits?
Yeah, you can go in and set the heating curve within the system here as well.
I'll try this. So here, heating. We can pick our circuit.
Pick either circuit, exactly.
And the heating curve's right there.
There you go.
It looks very simple. It's a really easy interface. And homeowners should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Sometimes boiler language can be hard to understand. So if it's simple for the homeowner, then it's going to be better for the homeowner.
Okay, Stephen, so let's go back to the first Combi boiler that we were looking at, and we'll commission it again, but this time using the Wi-Fi app.
Well, I got my phone here, so...
Yeah, okay, so
let's
go through it again. So much like before, we can commission with the app or with HMI. We've already done an example with HMI, but in this case, we're going to choose with app.
So I'm going to use the QR reader to pick up this boiler.
Okay.
All right, so it found it. Okay, so it has the serial number as well. So it's asking me to start filling, but I know this boiler's already filled, so no. It's asking for basic configuration. This looks pretty standard here, so continue. I'm going to assume all the electrical is connected. And it's set up for domestic hot water. This is really quite easy. We're done. It says success. It took all of a minute and a half or a minute. It was perfect. It's easy.
Okay, Stephen, so now that we've finished commissioning the boiler, normally in the field you would be doing a combustion analysis, I assume.
Absolutely. So in this model, is it easy to do?
It's very easy to do actually, and I'll let you kind of walk through it. So we have it here in service mode. If you scroll down through until you get to the test mode feature, this is a new feature that's now in the 100 series, much like we have in the 200 series, but it's new in the 100 series. And there you go.
Oh, that's easy. So we have VitoGuide for the contractor and VCare for the homeowner. But what does VCare give the homeowner?
So VCare for the homeowner gives them the ability to see the actual gas consumption and the electrical consumption from the boiler itself.
Okay, I see that. So that means they're going to save some money.
That will absolutely let them save some money. And there's a scheduling feature as well where they can go in and set up the schedule that they want for their own lifestyle with that boiler in that home.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
And there's another feature there as well with the messaging, so they can get messages about maintenance or certain scheduling things that they need to do. And you as their contractor would also get those same messages.
And we get that on the VitoGuide.
And we get that on the VitoGuide.
So we have some nice benefits for the homeowner with VCare. What benefits are for the contractor on VitoGuide?
So with VitoGuide, we can actually look at the tablet we have sitting over here that's already set up. And you can grab that.
Okay.
So within the VitoGuide app, you're going to be able to see all of the features and the data that has been collected by the individual boilers that you have installed for your homeowners.
Right, I can see boilers on this, and I can see their energy consumption, electricity, and their gas consumption.
Do you ever get into a situation where your techs are on a job site and they're calling you looking for some additional help, like they're struggling with trying to figure out what the issue might be? Is that?
Yeah, of course that happens from time to time.
So what you will be able to do, if those boilers are already configured and say a follow-up service call and one of your techs is there, you can actually pull up that same boiler serial number, pull up that boiler at that address, see everything that they see and see that exact same pieces of data as if you're standing right there with them and maybe walk them through, give them that leadership guidance that they might be looking for.
Right, I see that in the event log here on the
Exactly.
system.
Yeah. So Stephen, would having a VitoGuide give you an added level of confidence with the projects that you've installed?
Yeah, I think it's really important to be connected with the clients, and this VitoGuide looks like it does a great job of doing that. It looks like a really good app. It feels like I'm in front of the boiler. I think this will be really helpful pre-visit on a service call and also assisting any technician on a call. I'm really excited about this new product line. I can't wait to get my guys on board with learning the system, learning the app. What do we do next?
So the next thing for us to do is to get your guys trained on the new products that will be coming soon. We can set up training sessions with our training academy team. Also, we will get each of your individuals set up with our Viessmann account. Very simple process for doing that as well. Let's get you guys all signed up.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.